Hello and welcome to Oracle Insight. So today's reading, I thought I'd just do a quick reading to gauge your current energies and maybe give you some direction if you felt in need of some to assist you during this time. So we're going to turn over these cards and that's going to give us an indication of what we're dealing with. All right, so you've got Void, of course, Moon missing, Moon Soul, and Aquarius, I know. Okay, so these cards are telling me that there are some confusions going on at the moment. This missing card, that speaks to not having all the details. And in fact, this Moon card can also point to the same, it's like a reiteration of this one here, where if you are wanting to make a decision, this card is suggesting that you hold off on that, and because the information that you have at hand is not all that is available to be had in terms of making that decision. So you'd be best to wait. The Moon, this card is actually repeating that. There is information that you don't have at the moment, which you need in order to deal with whatever situation is happening right now. And so with the Aquarius, so that speaks to knowing. So as opposed to these cards showing some kind of hidden factor, this is pointing to there being an understanding. So there is going to be clarity at the end of this. You are going to have the insight that you need with regards to your situation, but it doesn't look like it's going to be happening within the next couple of weeks, I would imagine, especially with the Moon card showing up and where we've got a lunar eclipse coming in, is it the 19th of November? I think it's the 19th of November. So I'm getting a sense that whatever is happening at the moment with the Moon's involvement here with these cards, the clarity that you're seeking is going to be delayed and will probably more than likely come after that November 19th mark. But I sense it's going to be even further than that. So yeah, probably into next month, potentially. Into December. Okay, so if we were to just keep this very general, and because this reading can certainly be timeless, I would say within the next, some clarity might be available to you after 3 to 4 weeks. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see if we can get some further information about the situation. Okay, cleansing and storms. Well, that's interesting. Very good. And get some sacred forest. Spirit guardian of winter retreat. Okay, so both cards are speaking to, well, actually, no, firstly, let's just deal with this one. So cleansing and storms, this is, can you see how much energy is in that storm there with all that lightning? So this card speaks to something coming to a head, some kind of situation where something needs to be let go of, and it's going to be quite it's pointing to something quite dramatic, but it's for the purpose of cleansing and releasing that which is no longer beneficial to you. Yeah, and with this retreat, this is talking about removing yourself from people generally, you having time to incubate, just like with this snow globe there, how it's like you need to take some time out to give yourself some space. And the word protection comes to mind, like you need to protect yourself. It could be just that sense of you are being bombarded by other energies surrounding you, and you're needing to remove yourself from that and take some time out. And maybe that is beneficial. That will be beneficial in terms of heading off this this chaotic kind of destructive force here. But there certainly does seem to be some hidden depths that are involved with this situation. You know what? I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's see if we can get some tarot on this as well. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands. All right. There might be a situation where you're needing to break out of the status quo of something, that there is a sense of movement or a change that is needed with this Four of Pentacles. A King of Wands could be speaking to somebody that you know of the King of Wands energy. I get a sense somebody's influence is very strong in this situation on you, and there could be a controlling factor there. Or this can also be energy that you need to embody in order to be able to hold or stand firm with whatever situation and decisions that need to be made from you, or by you. But I must say, with the King of Wands here, now the storm is talking to be like a chaotic force, but the King of Wands is talking to, can also speak to fire energy, but he's grounded in it. It's not all over the place and chaotic, okay? So this is encouraging. If this is you with your energy, then it's encouraging you to harness this power here. Don't let it just erupt into something that's, that's going to become disastrous or messy. Harness that energy as the King of Wands would do as you progress forward. Okay, so that's that interpretation, if that is in fact you. And this is speaking to, I think this is a situation, an opportunity to break through some thresholds and go towards an area or a new way of being that you've not experienced before. So there must be some information involved with this progress that you're wanting to make here that is necessary for you to do so, but at the moment it's being withheld from you. I would suggest then, until this information that you need in order to go in this new direction comes forth, there is certainly an encouragement there for you to temper yourself with any extreme emotions. So you'll need to curb those inclinations, bring that under control, and some time to yourself will actually be very beneficial in dealing with those excess emotions and providing you with some downtime before that answer that you need becomes clear and you can move forward with this new pathway that you're wanting to take. Okay, Cosmic Flower. The frequency of the Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Oh, fantastic. So that's speaking to you going internally. All right. So you may as well, whilst this time of non-activity is upon you, which is what these moon cards are speaking to, you may as well take the time to just relax, enjoy some time out, connect with yourself, do what it is that supports your sense of well-being, and just await for those tides to turn, and then you can move forward. Okay, lastly, let's get crystal card here. Oh, forgiveness. I really love this one. Okay. Forgiveness. Okay, so, well, you see this, that's talking to forgiveness, and that's talking to like surrender. There's a wisdom in being able to surrender whatever it is that, whatever has gone in the past or has happened. It's talking to you finding that sense of ease and grace within you when you do release whatever burdens or hurts that you are holding. And yeah, that's going to be more beneficial for you in the long run than you exploding. All right, so yeah, definitely this time during these moon phases, all these moon cards saying for you to move into non-action and wait until more details become clear. It's going to support you in being able to deal with these emotions that obviously need healing and releasing, and you finding that sense of inner peace. So then you can pour out your magnificence into the world once you move forward in this new venture. All right. Okay, fantastic. So there you go. That is my reading for you to assist in your current experiences right now. I really do hope that it assists you in some way to give you some kind of clarity, an idea of what's around you and what the potentials are. So thank you for being here, and I, as always, look forward to being able to connect with you again in another reading. You take care.